Hey, good morning, and welcome back to Joe and Tell. I'm Joe, and it's a rainy morning here, and so it's a great time to enjoy a pipe on the porch. And I thought, you know what? I might as well just go down the line. And so I am going to show you the third pipe I've ever purchased, and that was shortly after the Savinelli I showed you in the last video. And that is the Peterson Donegal XLO2, I think is the pipe, if I pronounced it all that correctly. Um, but having purchased the Savinelli and being a little bit disappointed in its size, I kind of wanted to get a bigger pipe, and I had never had one that was rusticated, which is this pattern on it, like this. And I thought that was really appealing and really nice looking. So I ended up picking this one up. It's got the Peterson, I don't know if you can see that, a little stamp in the metal there. This morning in it, I have some Peterson standard mixture, which is a great English blend. So I'm going to fire that up, and we'll have a chat. The standard mixture is really, really nice. It's a very, at least for me, it's a very mild English blend. Come on. I will say I like the lighter I'm using quite a bit. However, if there's like the slightest breeze, it's almost useless to try and use it. All right, now we got it going, and it's nice. So another interesting thing, well, I don't know if it's interesting, but something I didn't know about this pipe until after I'd used it, smoked it, and cleaned it, is that the extreme bend of the neck makes it a little tricky to get a pipe cleaner down in there. Sometimes I feel like I can hear it scraping the plastic inside, or the acrylic, or whatever that is. But other than that, it's been a great pipe. So the bowl's much larger than the last Savinelli. I can't get over this weather. It's raining, like I said, right now, but it's been quite pleasant the last couple of days. And for where I'm located in August, that's pretty unheard of. It's usually really, really humid and gross. I'd mentioned in the last video or two that I've also been reading a book out here. And basically, I try to read at least, it may not sound a lot, but I try to read at least 20 minutes a day. Uninterrupted reading time. And I read just one book from cover to cover and then go on to another book. And that book right now happens to be Change Your Brain, Change Your Life by Daniel Amen. And I got it from our local library. It was quite interesting. It talks a lot about different behaviors that we have and why we do what we do. A lot of that goes back to like brain trauma that we had as a child that we never even knew about. And so that got me to think about my childhood. And it makes me wonder what kind of brain trauma I might have. Because I was pretty accident prone as a child. I apparently wanted something off my brother's dresser, so I started to climb up it as a kid. Pulled it down on top of myself, broke my arm. I don't know which arm. But my mom didn't know which arm either. She didn't even know I broke anything. The next day, I was in the dining area, and it was hard. It was concrete floor. My dad built our house, so I don't think we'd carpet in yet or anything, but she saw me fall off a chair head first onto the concrete floor. So then she took me to the hospital and said, yeah, he might have a concussion. And they said, yeah, he does. He also has a broken arm. She was like, what? So that was one head injury. I also got hit in the back of the head with a metal baseball bat by my sister. It was an accident, or so she says. And then I fell out of a moving car in the middle of an intersection when I was a kid. That was my fault. I opened the door and just fell out in the middle of traffic. I don't know if I hit my head or not, but so yeah, there's probably some trauma happening or happened up here. I don't know. But the book is fascinating nonetheless. Like I said, these things we grow up thinking that this must be how everybody thinks or everybody feels or how everybody perceives things. And it just simply isn't the case. And a lot of the times it's because of either something we've been told or something that's happened to us. And we don't even know it or realize it. So if you're a reader and got some spare time, it's a pretty interesting read. Change Your Brain, Change Your Life by Daniel Amen. Like I said, I got mine from my local library. But I'm sure you can get it just about anywhere. And I love sitting here reading, listening to the rain, enjoying a pipe. Doesn't get much better than that. So I'm going to get going. Again, Peterson Donegal Rocky XL02, I think. And I've got some Peterson Standard Mixture in there. Quite delightful. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend it. Like I said, pretty mild English. But it doesn't disappoint. So thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you come back, and we'll see you in the next video.